I was recently playtesting my game and I found out that the UI looks absolutely garbage. So I'm gonna be remaking it. So before actually making the UI, let me tell you 3 of my references: Bombline, COD, and Apex Legends. So enjoy the time lapse of me making the UI. Okay, so I was actually able to not really make it, but I was tweaking it. Let me show you. Okay, so I got it from here. The image from here, then I had to actually tweak it so it actually looked good. I mean, there is some pixel issues over here and stuff. If I can, yeah, there is some issues, but I don't think the player can really see that easily, so we don't really have to worry about it. I just exported it. It's now time to actually upload it to Roblox, so I'll see you then. Okay, so we're back in studio. I believe it should have passed through moderation. So what I'm gonna do now is I gotta be right shortly, guys. Okay, so we're back now. So I'm gonna actually try it. So I'm gonna actually go to the starter GUI, and then I'm gonna go to the HUD, and I'm gonna actually go with all. I'm actually just gonna hide all of this. I go into visible, and I'm gonna actually uncheck this, and I believe there was okay, so there was actually a reset. I think it was reset UI. I don't know where it is, but we have to have that on so the actual script can work. But I might actually have to enable. Yeah. So I'm gonna actually put these visible so I can actually see them. I don't know what font should actually be used, but I'm gonna actually play around. Now with this, yeah, that's that. I'm actually not gonna have that, and I'm actually gonna go. What was this? Okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna just remove all this UI aspect 8 ratio, because I don't even know what it does. Image ID, and it is right there. Now I'm gonna add an image. Choose file. I just realized I really didn't have to actually upload that. Okay, so it's been a while. I hadn't realized, but the recording software actually, I don't know what happened, but it stopped recording. But you're not far away. You didn't miss too much. It was just the uploading part. I don't know why. I might have to do something about that, but we'll see. Okay. So I'm not sure if you guys can see it clearly. it is right here. Okay, I'm gonna actually try and change the size of this. I believe I'm gonna have to hold shift on this. I have never used UI that much. So, ooh, that's not what we wanted to do. I'm actually gonna keep it at this amount of size. I feel like this size should be good enough. And it's hard to see hard to actually see the what's it called? The actual pixels on the thing. Bear with me because it's like 9:30 in the morning, so that's crazy. But we're gonna actually change the size of this. I'm not gonna worry about the text right now because we're gonna actually have to change this. Now I do actually have a reference. I'm actually gonna pull it up right now. So here's my reference. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but that's my reference. I'm actually gonna see if I can actually scale that up. So we're gonna have the text over here. I'm gonna mainly just follow the COD style. The COD HUD, because I really do like how kind of simple it is. So I'm actually just gonna go with that. So I'm actually gonna bring this off to the side, and looks like we're actually gonna have to have the thing to have our gun vector over here. I'm also trying to make sure it doesn't actually take up too much of the space, because we don't want this to actually be too big as well. So I'm actually gonna scale this down just a tad. Oh, that's a bit too much down. Okay, I think that's a good enough size. Now, what I'm actually gonna do next is I'm actually gonna see if I can actually get the text. So I did notice in Bomb Line, there was like this, I don't know what the actual text was, but it looked really nice. So I'm gonna actually find it, and I know it should be in the actual Roblox text font based thing, because usually when you're making UI, I don't really think you can have your own custom one. From what I can see, I believe it might have actually been so what? I'm gonna actually try this. Okay, so this might actually be pretty good, except I'm actually going to change the color of the text to an actual institutional white over here, and I'm actually gonna go with, I said actually like 3 times or 4, but I'm actually gonna see if rich text does something. It doesn't look like, I'm not sure what rich text does, so comment below what it does if you know it. I don't know it, so I'm not actually gonna do anything with that. Boy, I'm just gonna actually just have to turn it on. So I think we can try. Oh no, okay. Nope. Institutional. We're actually ooh. Oh. Okay, I kind of really do like the 0. I'm not sure if we can find anything else. I'm actually gonna try this in bold. Okay, I really do like that. Actually, I really like that. So I'm thinking we can have it like that, and just like this, which was with my old design, I'm actually gonna go over here and actually change this to the same one, which I believe was, let me just double check. I think it was, yep, it was in salute. I don't know. I'm not actually gonna pronounce that because I'm gonna mess it up. I already messed it up. Now, I think yes, this one we're gonna have to have it bold. I'm actually gonna put this at rich text just in case. And I'm actually going, you've got to change this to the institutional white. And I think that's pretty good. Yeah. I believe the actual transparency is very off. So I think max ammo, I'm actually gonna keep this. I'm gonna see if I can find the text transparency. So I think 0.23. I'm actually gonna keep that for that. But for this one, I'm actually just gonna have this over here at 0. Yeah, that looks so much better. I'm not sure if I should actually scale that down. I'm thinking I might need to, but let's just try. And I'm actually gonna move this down just a tad. And I think this might actually be a bit too big. So I'm actually just scale. I keep on saying actually. If you want, you can comment below how many times I said actually or actual. I may have said that like 10 times. But oh well. So I'm actually gonna position it, I think, over here. That should be pretty good. And I'm actually liking the style. I'm actually gonna give that more space, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna give that more space. Okay, that's a pretty much good amount of space. And I think the size of that's pretty good. Now, the thing is, I'm not sure how we're actually gonna add frags to the frag UI, but I haven't made frags just yet, 'cause I'm still working on the actual gun system. But I don't know where that would go. We'll just have to do something else for that. But I'm actually just gonna here. I'm not sure if I should actually have a random amount of text, but I think this is gonna be good. Then I'm gonna go to fire mode here. I'm thinking if I should actually have this. I believe the actual fire mode is a bit too tiny, so I'm gonna see. I'm actually, for all of these, I'm gonna actually have rich text if I can find it. Okay, yeah. And then for both of these, because they're both text, I'm actually gonna remove this UI aspect ratio, because I'm not actually sure on how they work, because I know that I think they're supposed to keep it in place, but for me that hasn't happened. I probably did something, but so let me go back. Okay, so we're at here. Now we're not actually use, I think we can use like a different font here. And I'm actually gonna use, oh, this read it. Maybe, I'm not sure that's actually gonna work. Actually, let's not do that. I'm looking if there's a font monstrat. I don't know how do you actually say that, but it doesn't look like it. Well, that kind of sucks. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. But nope. I think we'll just go with that. Oh, nuts. I'm thinking which font should actually have that like mix with the sci-fi and not exactly sci-fi. If you know what I mean. If you guys enjoyed Devlog 1, make sure to stay tuned for Devlog 2, because I will be releasing that soon. And I believe Devlog 2 should actually be about new animations. So we should be able to get rid of these bad animations. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.